The night sky was wide and full of mysteries. Lily, the brave little crystal star, felt a sparkle of curiosity in her heart. She didn't want to just sit in her usual corner of the universe tonight. She looked at a beautiful, glowing planet nearby. It was covered in soft, pastel green mist and pink oceans. Lily took a deep breath, gathered her golden light, and gently floated down towards this unknown world. As she entered the atmosphere, the cool air touched her face, and she softly landed on the velvety grass of a magical alien world. Everything here was different, yet so peaceful. Lily looked around in wonder. The trees were tall, with leaves that glowed in shades of neon blue and soft violet. Nearby, a crystal river flowed silently, its water sparkling like diamonds under the night sky. The flowers on the riverbanks opened their petals, releasing a sweet, calming scent into the warm air. Lily walked slowly, her own starlight reflecting off the strange, beautiful plants. She had never seen a forest so full of quiet magic. Suddenly, a soft rustling sound broke the silence. Rustle, rustle. Lily froze. Her heart gave a tiny, startled jump. She quickly looked for a place to hide and dove behind a bush of big, glowing silver ferns. She tucked her arms in and dimmed her light as much as she could, peeking through the leaves with wide eyes. The rustling grew closer and closer. What could it be? A space monster? A giant creature of the dark? Lily held her breath, waiting. But it wasn't a monster at all. Out of the bushes jumped a tiny, adorable creature. It was a little space fox with fur as red as an autumn leaf and big, soft ears. The little fox looked around, his nose twitching, and then he sat down on the grass, looking very sad. Lily realized he wasn't dangerous at all. She gently stepped out of her hiding place, letting her warm light shine again. "Hello, little one," she said softly. The fox looked up, surprised, and gave a small, comforted sigh. The little fox sniffled and looked at Lily with big, watery eyes. "My name is Barnaby," he whispered. "I was chasing a glowing firefly and I ran too far. Now the sun has gone down, the forest is too dark, and I can't find my way back to my cozy den. I'm lost and scared." Lily knelt down next to him, her golden warmth wrapping around Barnaby like a soft blanket. "Don't worry, Barnaby," Lily smiled warmly. "My job is to shine in the dark. Together, we will find your home." Lily raised her hands, and her crystal body began to glow brighter, casting a beautiful, warm light through the deep forest. The neon blue leaves sparkled, and the dark paths became clear. Barnaby smiled, his little tail wagging happily. With Lily as their glowing lantern, they began their journey through the enchanted woods. They walked past sleeping flowers that bowed their heads in the breeze and listened to the gentle song of night crickets. Every dark corner became warm and safe under Lily's touch. Soon, they reached a very wide part of the crystal river. The bridge made of old tree roots was broken, and the water was too deep for little Barnaby. Suddenly, a huge shadow emerged from the glowing water. Two large yellow eyes stared at them, and a long green snout filled with sharp teeth appeared. It was a giant space crocodile. Barnaby gasped and hid behind Lily, trembling. Lily's light flickered for a second, but she stood her ground, looking closely at the giant creature. The crocodile looked at them, but he didn't roar. Instead, a large tear rolled down his green cheek and splashed into the river. "I am sorry if I scared you," the crocodile said in a deep, booming, but incredibly sad voice. "My name is Cornelius. Everyone runs away from me because of my sharp teeth. But I am just lonely. I love listening to bedtime stories, and I wanted to see who was bringing such beautiful light to my river. Lily realized that true beauty comes from within, and Cornelius was gentle. She walked to the riverbank and smiled. "Hello, Cornelius. We are not afraid. We are trying to help Barnaby find his family. Can you help us cross the river?" Cornelius's eyes lit up with joy. He happily swam closer and let them climb onto his smooth green back. He swam across the sparkling water so gently it felt like floating on a cloud. On the other side, Lily thanked him with a warm hug, promising to visit him again soon. With Cornelius's directions, they walked a little further until they saw a cozy, warm light shining from a hollow tree root. Barnaby gasped with joy. "Mother! Father!" he cried out. Two big, loving space foxes ran out of the den, their faces filled with relief. They wrapped Barnaby in a massive, warm hug, crying happy tears. They looked at Lily with deep gratitude, knowing her starlight had saved their little cub. The fox family refused to let Lily leave without celebrating. They invited her into their beautiful underground den, which smelled of sweet moss and wild berries. They sat around a wooden table and enjoyed a wonderful, cozy night dinner. There was sweet starberry soup, warm moon bread, and delicious glowing honey. They laughed, talked, and shared stories of the sky. Lily felt so full of warmth and happiness, surrounded by new friends. After dinner, the forest grew even quieter, and the moon reached its highest point. Lily yawned softly, her crystal light starting to dim and pulse sleepily. It was time to go home. The fox family waved goodbye, blowing her sweet kisses. Lily lifted herself into the cool night air, leaving a trail of starlight behind. She flew past Cornelius, who waved his tail sleepily from the river and soared back to her cozy corner of the sky. As she curled up on her soft cloud bed, Lily smiled, closed her eyes, and drifted into a beautiful, deep sleep.